Well, you said you had a joke.
That was so good.
You said that you said 30 minutes ago. You were so excited to say it. I thought you were going to be better.
You were supposed to be better at the banter.
Be more better. That made sense.
Good English.
Anyway, welcome back. Episode 2, the Fantasy Alpha podcast. Can't wait to get talking about last week's game, week 2 recap, maybe a little bit of a week 3 preview. Lots to talk about. A lot of big fantasy implications on the injury report. Big waiver wire pickups potentially.
True.
A lot to get into. How you doing?
A lot to get into. I'm doing pretty good.
This weekend.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I won last week. What are you wearing, though?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
I mean, it looks pretty good.
We have the exact same thing on.
Producer
does too. We have uniforms.
We have uniforms now. Shout out to my cousin, Caitlin Blanky, who made these. She's my favorite cousin. Hopefully, none of my other cousins listen.
I don't want to take this off.
Yeah, I'm already sleeping in it.
Whoa.
Yeah, excited to go over week 2. I mean, it's just tough, being in first place again this week. Just getting lonely at the top. You probably don't know that feeling.
Why don't I? I mean, you can only one person be at the top.
Exactly, which is me.
Why'd you ask?
Just wanted to say it.
Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
What do you want to start with?
Well, how'd you do? How'd you play this week? Tell me how you did.
I did great as usual. Yeah, just another big week for your boy. Still tied for the highest, or tied. I'm solo at the highest points in the league. If you'll let me speak, I'm speaking. Speaking of Alvin Kamara, dog, top running back in the league, put up 44 points. I don't know what's going on with the Saints, but they're going marching in. 3 rush TDs, 1 receiving TD. He is their entire offense. Agree, disagree? Okay.
I agree.
Because I literally texted you 2 days before.
No, you know what I hated about this?
Am I talking?
I interrupt because what's so annoying is that you'll send these texts knowing that when I'm watching this game, I'm 3 plays behind. So when you texted that, I thought it was just a matter of, Devontae just got another catch, something like that. And then no, I had to watch him score a touchdown a minute and a half later.
You should maybe get cable or something.
We'll think about it.
Yeah, Devontae Smith. I mean, dog. Yeah, your boy AJ Smith's hurt, so he got a lot of carries.
AJ Smith,
AJ Brown,
interchangeable.
You can be
do your research.
You can be my fact checker. Yeah, he put up some big points with me. I'm worried though. Injury bug that you spoke of earlier. I'm a little worried. Tyreek Hill's using my number 1 receiver. He only had 6 points this week.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about him.
Our boy Tua, Mr. 7 concussions. I don't think he's coming back. He should retire. Go home to his family, maybe.
He already has his money.
Build a farm.
A farm.
Good retirement plan. Cooper Kupp also hurt.
Since when is Tua a farmer?
Huh?
Since when is Tua a farmer?
I'm thinking
why would we do
Why are you gonna let me talk?
No. Whenever you say stupid
Cooper
stuff
Kupp
like that.
Also hurt. Evan Ingram.
So excited.
I was so high on Evan Ingram. He hasn't played. Okay, he's played a single game, but he's out this week too. All right, over to you. How did you do this week?
I did the opposite of great. I was projected 112 points and I scored 82 points.
Shout out to that meme I just made.
Shout out to my team for just being terrible. Thank you, AJ Brown, for pulling your hamstring. Didn't think it would be. He did in practice too, which is even more.
You're talking about practice?
Embarrassing.
You're gonna talk about practice?
Practice. Yeah. So thank you, AJ Brown, for ruining my week. Also, thank you, Travis Kelce, for ruining my week, and Amari Cooper. And I mean, it's just because I really have no other choice, but I have Deontay Johnson still in there. But that will forever be my biggest mistake. Yeah. So basically, shout out to my whole receiving core for just doing absolutely nothing.
But really, how did the Bears defense do?
Bears defense? They only had 6
So you're relying on.
Oh, they exceeded their projection, which was 5.51. So they're still above average. What are they right now? They're still the number 2 ranked defense.
But you under exceeded your projected points.
Under exceeded.
You got 85 points.
Oh, big time.
82 points.
This is where boys become men. Do a little soul searching, see who really wants it. Yeah, because then in a couple weeks, have a big game against someone specific.
What, like the number one person in the league?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It'll probably still be.
I went from 3 to 8 in this 1 week.
Yeah, you're out of the playoffs. That's for sure.
Conference.
I just feel bad. I just feel like this is going to turn into one-man show because people are going to listen to me. Why would they listen to you when you're 500?
No, so here's the thing: is they're seeing them going through a little bit of adversity right now. They want to see how I respond.
Yep,
that's the biggest thing. It's more impressive. I say, if you fall a little bit, get back up.
Batman. Bruce Wayne. Nice.
All
right, I'll go first. Let's roll into the studs of the week. Gosh, James Cook.
Good guy.
Dog. I should stop saying dog. It's not as funny anymore. 28 fantasy points.
You did it to yourself.
He averaged 7 yards a carry. 2 rush TDs, 11 carries, 78 yards.
It's a good boy.
It's an average day. It's a lot of good boys.
Davante
Adams, another stud I got here. Mr. Gardner, Mustache Minshew. You're a big mustache guy.
Great mustache.
Yeah, you're way into these guys.
Okay.
He had 9 receptions on 12 targets and 1 touchdown. Looked like the old Davante Adams. Nice pause there. Trey McBride. Everybody was like super high on him going into the year.
Okay. Were they really?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
No.
Literally every fantasy.
Who's everyone? That's like whenever someone says
NFL, whatever app we use.
I highly doubt that.
I don't doubt it.
That's like whenever
I had a good week.
That's like whenever someone's like, "Oh, well, they said this," and they said, "Who's they? Who's they?"
ESPN, NFL, fact check me.
Our
producer will fact check.
We'll get on. We'll get
Anyways,
on our fact guy. Come on, producer, get on it.
Trey McBride, 6 receptions for an even 100 yards.
Nice.
Guess how he scored his touchdown, though?
How did he score it? Putting the ball over the pylon? Over the goal line?
Somebody fumbled. He recovered it.
Whoa.
For those of you listening, apparently that is worth 6 fantasy points. That's how he scored.
It's valuable.
All right, you're studs now.
That's a good boy. Studs. My boy DK Metcalf, 29.5 points, 10 receptions, 129 yards, and a tutty. Big bounce back from last week. I know he was one of my duds last week. So big bounce back for him. Marvin Harrison Jr., welcome to the NFL.
True.
29 points, 4 receptions, 130 yards, and 2 tutties.
It's so annoying. You can just complain about not getting thrown the ball, and then you just only get thrown the ball the next week.
Who?
He literally complained. Everybody was complaining. He was wide open on the last game against the Bills and didn't get thrown the ball. Now he
did.
I know.
Are you saying I'm complaining?
No, I'm saying NFL people complain.
Oh, you said it to me like I was complaining.
You also complain.
I probably did.
Carry on.
Yeah. So then we'll just stay with the Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray, 31.2 points. Boy was cooking. 266 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 59 rush yards. So I'd say solid overall day for the birds out in the desert. Also, shout out to our friend Anthony Sermonera, who's in our league.
Dude, you're just going to give away his full name?
Yeah, absolutely.
So many people are going to track him down.
I hope
you can find him on several dating apps.
Fantasy team, Desert Demons.
Speak of the Demons.
He is our
one of
our fantasy teams based out of Phoenix right now.
He's great.
So Desert Demon, Anthony Sermonera, shout out to you. We gave a shout out to General Battaglia last week. We're going to give it to Bud.
You're a highlight of the week, Bud.
And last but not least,
we
talked about Chicago D. Houston D. This week. 21 points against Chicago, ironically. 2 interceptions for that D. 7 sacks. That's impressive. You have to admit that's impressive.
I feel like I used to talk about
I was so excited to talk about the 7 sacks.
I feel like I used to talk about defenses last year on this podcast, and you just would all roast me. Why are we talking about defense?
Someone had to roast you.
Well.
But yeah, those are my studs. Do you want to segue into the duds?
No. Let's take a left turn.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go.
Go ahead.
I'm going to keep talking.
Go ahead.
Duds of the week. I hope I take some of yours. We're going to start with who's pretty much a regular on this list. Is Kyle Pitts. He had 5 points. He had 1 catch. So that was really impressive. I feel like
that's not impressive.
What's that?
I feel like that's not impressive.
It was sarcastic.
Oh.
Yeah, he is notoriously on my duds list. He's probably one of the biggest busts as far as his overall hype and potential coming into the league. There for a second.
I'm not really listening to you. I'm just listening
Okay.
to myself think.
All right. Well, that's number one. Dud. 5 points. Kyle Pitts. Next. So excited to say this. Your boy Tyreek Hill. 6.6 points. He was terrible. Absolutely garbage. He should really be
That's
benched.
just Tua got
Anyway,
hurt.
No, it doesn't matter. Excuses.
It matters.
And last but not least.
Plus was arrested last week.
Last but not,
Imagine the psychology he's going through. Mental health, bro. Look it up.
so serious. All right. Last but not least, Christian Watson.
Who?
Christian Watson.
Plays for the Packers.
Yes.
I know that.
The viewers probably knew that. You did not.
No, because I have Romeo Dobbs.
So he's considered wide receiver 1.
Huh?
He had 0 receptions for 0 yards. That's how that works.
He's number 1 receiver.
He was number 1 receiver.
How's that
I know
make
Malik Willis was playing for Jordan Love, but
Sure.
I mean, you can't get much worse than that. Well, okay, I know you're going to say something, be like, well, you can get 1 reception for negative 10 yards.
It's true. Good segue into my duds. Mr. Christian, are you done? Sorry.
Go ahead.
God.
Go ahead.
Mr. Christian Kirk, he had 0.9 fantasy points. You know how I got that?
Solid.
1 reception, negative 1 yards. That's how you get 0.9 fantasy.
Better than Watson.
There you go. Sam Laporta. Speaking of people that they were high on, like your boy Kyle Pitts, I feel like everybody was high on Sam Laporta. And Trey McBride this year as tight ends. Just saying. I read the news. 2 catches for 13 yards. I think they're expecting more over there in Detroit. Cortland Sutton. Dude hasn't had a good year since the War of 1812. I wrote that down.
You definitely
2 receptions on 4 targets.
You definitely rehearsed that for like.
I literally wrote it down
it's-
on my screen.
You're so good at
Dude
reading.
has, I mean, War in 1812 was a while ago.
Long time.
Might be too soon, though, to talk about it.
Too soon.
Too soon. All right, well, those are my duds.
That was
Short
it.
and sweet. Yeah,
Okay.
Short and sweet.
All
Got
right.
right to the point there.
All right, so a lot of stars, a lot of really crappy performances, but I think probably one of the biggest things to talk about this week is how half the
Injuries.
league is injured.
It's true.
I mean, it's kind of brutal out there.
You're actually just coming off an injury yourself.
I
Want to talk
am.
about it?
What's that?
Want to talk about it?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
What's his name from shoot. Some dude just tore his Achilles as well in the league. It was
Who tore it?
I forget.
In the NFL?
Yeah. He's on the defensive side of the football. I forget his name. Oh wait, he plays for the Jets. That's why I have the Pats.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I tore my Achilles.
How'd you do it?
Big comeback.
Big comeback.
Playing,
I can't wait for the 30.
I was playing in the best men's league in America.
Yeah.
Winchester Thurston High School.
No chance.
Yeah. Snap, crackle, pop. Went down. It's okay. We'll come back.
I would have got up and kept playing.
You probably would have.
All right, let's get to the
Oh,
injury
baby.
report.
All right. So let's just start listing some of these. Some big names here. We got at least that are going to be out next week. Some are just week to week. Some are long term, but some of the ones that are at least out for next week. Deebo Samuel, calf strain.
I literally have the whole 49ers offense on this list.
No, you can't say that about Brock Purdy.
Huh?
Not Brock Purdy.
That's true. But it's Debo, CMC.
Poor kid.
Who else? Ayuk playing?
Ayuk's playing, but he's been absolute garbage recently. AJ Brown still out with the hamstring.
It's good for my boy Devontae Smith.
The Rams have absolutely no receivers.
It's my boy Cooper Kupp.
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, did I not say last week Kupp is going to get hurt?
I don't remember that.
And you're like,
actually.
no.
I don't remember that.
And look at that. He is out. He's on the IR. Isn't he? He's out for like 4 weeks.
He's doubtful.
He is definitely not.
I don't know. He's listed on doubtful on the NFL app. You can't trust these apps, though.
Left ankle sprain
Psh,
for a receiver.
he's
That's a
right-handed.
big
He's
death.
right-footed, though. Who else? Puka Nacua?
Puka's out 5 to 7 weeks with a PCL injury. Isaiah Pacheco?
Who?
Fibula?
Did you see who they picked up? Mr.
Oh,
Kareem.
Kareem Hunt.
Kick your girlfriend Hunt.
Whoa.
Whoa. Too soon. Evan Ingram, yeah, he's still out. Maybe one of these days he'll play. I won't have to start Cole Kmet.
Also, what did I say about Kenneth Walker?
He's
You
gonna get
you
hurt.
don't listen to me, do you?
No.
What
What happened to Kenneth
I
Walker?
literally said last week, pick up Zach Charbonnet because Kenneth Walker is notoriously hurt. He was questionable in the beginning of the week, and now he's out with an oblique strain. There's a lot of I told you so's.
Yeah, but did you win this week?
No, I did not. Still, yeah. So those are some of my big injury, I guess highlights or lowlights. Would you say?
Low lights, nice. I like
Any
that.
any others you want to add in there? I mean, there's a bunch.
That's literally all I had.
That's all you had.
Yeah.
Oh, another one. Your boy Joe Mixon. He's questionable with an ankle.
He's like 80 years old.
You love him though.
Huh?
You just
I know,
toss
I
him to
do.
the side when they get old.
Pretty much. Pretty much. How long is he out for?
He's questionable actually, but
Everybody's
he's
questionable.
probably going to doubtful from what I think some of the big sites said. The big sites. Those who shall not be named.
So you picking up on the Texans then?
On the Texans, I don't even know. I don't have any of them on my waiver wire pickup. I didn't even look for that. It wasn't that important to me, I guess.
I guess so.
All right. Should we segue?
Good segue.
I'm going to start saying
Into the waiver wire.
Waiver wire. Go for it.
Oh,
Cool.
did you see the meme I made?
You made a lot. I swear
Avengers?
I swear you do not work.
No, I do work. They're just pretty
This
funny.
guy texts me multiple times today. Go look at what I sent.
No.
Go put it on IG.
I just want
Like
this
I
to be
can't.
a
I can't
team
look at my phone right now. No, go look.
I want it to be a team thing. We do this together. Anyways,
It's like
my number one waiver wire
like
pickup
every other hour.
is Sam Darnold. Guess what number QB is right now?
What is
This
it?
is also
No,
super
no.
annoying. Now let me talk about it. Because me and Alex, we've been friends for a while, and I like to
long.
have a back and forth. I took communications in college. You like to engage the person you're talking to. So anytime I ask him like a fun fact or something, I say, "Guess what?"
Any
He
no.
refuses to guess.
No. Any normal human being who asks, guess what so and so did? Guess how many so and so whatever. It's usually respond with, I don't know. How many? What's that? And you just say it. You don't actually guess.
People, I'm
don't
literally
actually
asking you to guess.
It would be more of a can take an actual guess of this.
But I could just say,
You
"Guess
do
what?"
you've been doing it recently. I don't get it.
Saying, "Guess what?"
Is it just to me?
Probably. We talk a lot.
That's, but like I naturally, whenever you've been doing it daily. It'd be like,
Hey, I'm just excited to
It
talk
was
to
like,
you.
guess how long I sat in traffic. I don't know how long. Take a guess.
Yeah, I want you to
Who
guess.
does that?
It's communication, bro. Go to college. So he's the number 10 quarterback right now in the league. Sam Darnold, redhead, went on like.
What does that have to
been
do
on
with
how many
anything?
teams? Like 6 teams.
The red water pistol.
Averaging a solid 17 points per game. Not bad.
Impressive.
It's pretty impressive.
Good for him.
My other waiver wire pickup is. I'm totally gonna say this name wrong. Juwan Jennings. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I give that old Madden clip. Greg Jennings.
That should be a meme. We should make that a meme. Part of me is like, if you just put a little, what are those Spanish things called? Over the J, it could be Juan.
Oh.
Tilde.
The tilde. Thank you, producer.
All right, with Debo out
The
this
tilde.
week.
What language did you take in high school?
I took Spanish for
Did
2
you?
years.
How's your high school doing these days?
I passed. It's no longer exists. Thanks for bringing it up. So Juan Jennings, with Debo out this week and their entire offense, 49ers offense out this week. He also had a great Super Bowl last year. Do you remember it?
Yeah.
We watched it together.
Yeah, we did watch it together.
So I'm looking for a big week out of my man because Brock Purdy has nobody else to throw to or hand off to. So
He does have Kittle.
no, Kittle's also out
Fully out? Since when?
because he literally gets hurt every year.
That's a lie. I'm looking this up.
not high. Fact check it.
I'm looking this up.
You're just gonna leave me hanging here.
Pause for a Google search.
No, this is fact.
Oh, 4 hours ago.
Told
Do
you.
not practice for banged up Niners. That's what
Yeah,
ESPN
dude. Literally, they have
says.
nobody.
Oh,
defense
hold
is
on.
gonna have to play
He's
offense.
not completely rolled out yet.
But it's George Kittle. He'll be out. 2 to 4 weeks. I'm counting on it.
Okay.
All right, you're up. You're up.
Okay. I'm going with Whoa.
That came from like
Wow, that came from deep
somewhere.
down. Okay. Braylon Allen, the other running back for the New York Jets. Yes,
Instead of Brees Hall, you're crazy.
I'm saying pick him up because he got 9 touches for 56 yards last week, and he's actually getting a decent amount of play time. He was on the field for like 35% of the snaps, and they're probably doing that just to take some of the load off Brees Hall after that ACL injury.
So
So
like a disagree button because I disagree.
go for it. You can,
Brees Hall is literally their whole offense.
but Braylon Allen's getting more touches.
35.
Why wouldn't? And he's getting anytime he's basically on the field, he's getting the ball. So
Which is 35% of the time. What about the other 65% of the time? Is he on the bench?
field.
Oh, where is he?
He's not on the field.
Oh, so he's.
I'm also going to go with Quentin Johnson.
Can you get points on the bench?
Yes. We'll figure it out. Quentin Johnson, wide receiver. LA
Chargers.
He had 2 touchdowns last week.
He had 20 points.
He did have 20 points. I don't like that he's doing well going into the game against our Lurs.
It's the Lurs.
But
He'll be fine.
with a lack of talent in the wide receiver core for the Chargers, maybe this is
Is that a question? Wide
glimpse-
receiving core?
Wide receiver core. Maybe this is a glimpse into him becoming a solid wide receiver 1. Maybe a favorite target of Justin Herbert going forward. So I'm going to say pick him up if you don't have him. All right, last one. I'm going with Dante Foreman. Splitting time with Jerome Ford in the backfield with Cleveland. Jerome Ford went into this year as the starting running back because Nick Chubb was hurt. But in the first 2 games, Dante Foreman has gotten more touches than Jerome Ford. So I would be taking him. Why are you smiling?
What percentage of the time on field has he been?
Let's say I'm going to say 62.3% of the time.
Repeating, of course.
What?
Repeating, of course.
Definitely.
Nice. Let's go. What's he doing for the other 30?
Over it?
Huh?
With the tilde over
No, that's just for Juan Jennings.
All right, those are my waiver wire.
That's all you got?
What are you talking about? I said 3.
And that was pretty good. I only had 2. Sweet. What do we think for this coming week?
In what capacity? That was such an open-ended question.
I mean, what is our bold predictions for this week?
Bold predictions. Well, can we do the start and sit 'em? I think we should do start 'em and sit 'em.
Sure.
I want to start with sit 'em though.
Go ahead.
I have one big one.
Give it to me.
One big one, and it's kind of a.
Bruce just walks in front of the camera.
Was that Batman who just went by?
Our 5s of viewers are going to be pissed.
Dark flash.
Jeez. Sorry about our
Who is this
producer.
guy?
He also has a matching. You can get this
Just see him sitting in the corner right now.
fantasyalpha.com/shop/merch/meme/football.
Solid.
Hey, the show must go on.
I swear that was Batman. All right.
Who'd
So
you sit 'em?
I have one big start 'em and one big sit 'em.
Give me one at a time.
Good. I hate you.
Jeez, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to sit him first. Sit Justin Herbert against the Steelers.
I mean, Steelers. I actually agree with you on that.
I mean, Justin Herbert's been pretty bad so far this
He's
year.
pretty.
He's averaging like he kind of.
please.
He doesn't have a mustache, so no. But yeah, he's averaging like 13 fantasy points these first 2 weeks. He's a little banged up right now, ankle injury, and Steelers defense is awesome. So I'm going to say sit Justin Herbert. I know that might be a little bit of an unpopular opinion, but that's my sit 'em.
I think the over-under is like 35 points anyways. So not going to be a high-scoring matchup according to people that gamble.
And we don't
That's
do,
low
we don't,
scoring
we don't
points.
do that.
Yeah.
We never have.
Never.
Never will.
Nope.
I start him.
Give it to me.
Mr. Baker Mayfield against Denver Broncos.
You're a Baker fan now? You're going to tell me just like
no.
No. You're going to tell me you've been a Baker fan ever since he was in high school. Just like you're a Texas Longhorns fan and a UNC fan Now you're a Pitt fan.
I'm not a Baker Mayfield fan because he went to Oklahoma.
Go ahead, carry on.
I am a Texas Longhorn fan, though.
You did juke out
From
that dude
Pittsburgh.
last week. Shit.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty
It was
good.
his longest touchdown carry of his
That
career.
may have been the slowest juke I've ever seen since
He worked.
maybe like our JV
Since
football
our
days. or
backyard,
something.
our backyard football days at the Sermonera household. Shout out, bud.
2 shout-outs.
I know. And one
Desert
podcast,
Demon. Look him up.
Desert Demon. Nope, don't look him up on the apps though. Don't get on Hinge. He's too busy on this. He doesn't have time for you.
He's definitely on like, was it like Hinge Premium, Platinum, whatever it is?
Platinum, bronze, probably.
No, not bronze. Don't insult him.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Baker Mayfield.
Those are
Playing
started.
the 0-2 Broncos. I think he's not going to have a big year.
I got a question for you. Out of these 2-0 teams, I think there's like 6 of them. Who
That's a lot.
who do we actually think is like a legit contender?
Of these 2-0 teams. Well, I'll be completely honest. I don't feel good about us.
I would
the
hope you'd
Steelers.
be honest with me.
Yeah, I don't feel good about the Steelers.
I don't either.
I don't.
We've played 2 trash teams, except by the transitive property, we're better than the Eagles.
That's all that matters.
Beat the Falcons.
Philadelphia.
Lost to the Eagles. Transitive property.
I don't think they're that good.
The Steelers?
The Eagles.
Yeah. But they fly, Eagles fly. They got the tush push. We'll be fine.
Not anymore. Without Kelsey.
Once AJ Brown comes back, they'll be good.
Who else is 2-0? Seahawks. I don't think the Seahawks are going to be good. I guess we should just like do this quick.
That's your boy
This
Kenneth
isn't
Walker,
good.
though, isn't it?
No, I literally said, watch
I know.
out for Kenneth Walker. He gets hurt so much.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. No, you said it's my boy.
Yeah,
You
I
said it's
know.
my
You just mentioned him earlier.
It
he
doesn't
can be
mean he's
your
my
boy.
I mentioned your name.
He
You're
can
not
be
my
your boy. Wow, that hurts. I don't like the Chiefs this year. I don't like the
Really?
Yeah. They're just
Just put a
I just
hand
can't stand I know.
Everyone who's listening to this and not watching the actual thing is
my hand
just
was
seeing
up in the
pause,
air.
just up in the air. That meant so much.
Yeah, I mean,
What is that?
body
mean?
language,
What don't you like about them?
just everything.
They know how to win.
Who have they played so far?
Ravens
What are
and
the
Bengals.
Bengals
They
doing?
beat the Ravens and Bengals, who are probably the 2 best 0-2 teams.
I don't know about
ever.
that. You're telling me that Joe Burrow is playing well.
I didn't say that.
You
But
just said
I
they're
could,
the best.
I could,
0-2
okay,
teams.
I could easily see Baltimore and Cincinnati going to the playoffs this year.
We'll
it's
see.
it's a little bit of
0-2 starts tough to
it's
come
a little
back
bit
from.
misguided right now with us being 2-0
Oh,
Steelers
I agree.
and them being 0-2. That just it's not right.
Real question: what do we think of the New Orleans Saints?
I
Do we
think
actually think they're good at football?
I think they are.
I don't know.
I think well, I saw Derek Carr has like a 77% completion percentage. Yeah, you definitely. Who's calling you?
Mr. Ferguson. Shout out Mark Ferguson and the Ferguson family.
Oh, somebody shot. Everyone should just call in.
This is my fact checker, actually. No, go ahead. Derek Carr's got some dance moves, though.
He does. Well, Alvin Kamara, Chris Olave.
How's Chris Olave has been doing well?
No, but I think he'll be fine though. I know we're kind of overreacting like 2 weeks, but
He's a good
you know
boy.
there's real good boy. If anyone hasn't gotten that reference, watch Glory Road. It's a great movie.
I'll make a meme about it. We'll get it.
Yeah, we'll get a meme out. Yeah. So that's my start and sit 'em.
We literally just
What
we just talked about our bold predictions.
were your
bro.
start and sit 'ems? You didn't.
Yeah,
give
we
yours.
didn't. You didn't go over with that me during the pre-show, so I don't have any. I actually just start my whole fantasy team, which I'll be doing this week. Yet again, going for 3-0.
Would you give an actual starter and sit 'em?
Well, dude, if I would have checked my notes earlier,
Gosh, you were so prepared.
huh? We did not go over this pregame. Give me an NFL game. I'll give you my starter and sit-ems. Jets are up 7-0.
Live highlights,
Oh, yeah.
updates. Chiefs Falcons. Would you start Kirk Cousins against the Chiefs? It's at Atlanta.
Mm.
I like this
No,
segue.
Kirk
This is an
Cousins-
improvisational segue. Would
No.
you start Kirk Cousins against
No,
the Chiefs?
he's staying too much in the pocket. He's not really moving around. He just got lucky, I think, last game.
Okay,
I think so.
let's keep playing this game. Would you start? Would you would you start on your fantasy team? Would you start Trevor Lawrence against the Bills? I like this. I hope the producer sees how quick we were on our feet here.
I mean, I'm sitting down, so.
Nice. I hate you.
Trevor Lawrence. No, he's not having a good year. Plus, he doesn't have Evan Ingram to throw to.
Yeah,
so.
You do know that Calvin Ridley plays for them now.
I do. But they're also 1-1.
No, they're 0-2.
Some of these teams need to win eventually.
But they could. There's only so many games. They got to wait.
Real question: are you starting Andy Dalton?
You love the red water, or was it the beige water pistol? Who are they playing?
Red rifle.
Who are they playing? They're playing the Raiders. Ooh,
Well, he's currently playing, so yeah, I'd start him. They're up 7-0.
I would actually start Aaron Rodgers over against New England if I had him.
I don't know. That New England defense is pretty good.
It's a good question though from our producer.
Thanks, producer.
Okay. Would you start Sam Darnold against?
He was my waiver wire pickup.
Would you actually start him though?
I don't know. I don't think he's proven himself at all.
I feel like you need like a month sample size.
True. Yeah, I just don't trust him, man. He's gonna fall apart at some point, just as he always has.
Also, how about Malik Willis?
Liberty.
I happened to see the Packers Titans playing, but it just reminded me that Malik Willis started for the Packers last week, and they won. And I said, may want to pick him up.
How many fantasy points did he have?
That's a great question.
Fact check.
I think he had like 14, which isn't bad. Not bad. It's better than Justin Herbert.
Not good. See, you just have such a low bar, I guess, for your team. Like, makes sense why you're
right now. I do because I hate Amari Cooper and Travis Kelce.
81 points in your league.
Travis Kelce has real beef with me right now.
Woo. I mean, he scored.
I'm not a fan of him.
He's averaging like 4 points a game. You're a fan of his girlfriend, though.
No, I'm not.
You're a Swiftie.
No,
you are.
Have you ever seen me sing a Taylor Swift song?
Several times.
We can do karaoke. We should do karaoke.
No, we should close out the show.
Want to close that out?
Yeah.
Good. Lead the way.
Well, week 2. Head into week 3. A lot to talk about. A lot of injuries. A lot of 0-2 teams.
I hate Travis Kelce.
Yeah, well, hopefully I have a bounce back week. But hey, thanks for tuning in.
You want my team to do
well?
If
you want to cop this gear, go to fantasyalpha.com/shop/forward//shop.
That was really good.
Thanks for listening.
Hey, where can we be found?
Oh, you tell me. Just pretty much everywhere. Anytime you see a meme, just think of me. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Spotify.
There you go.
We need like a running list.
Nailed it.
Good job. All right. Thanks for listening.
Good night. That was great.
That was a good job.
I hate Travis.
I know you hate Travis. You're definitely Swift.
I'm really not. I'll learn how to sing Taylor Swift songs.
Are we still on?